Alright guys, now for the fun part. If you ask me, they casted this this machine around this motor. To get in and out of here is some pain. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is we got to take the electrical box. So open up the electrical box. It's in here. Alright, screw there, and let's open that up a little bit. Okay, what I've done is I've come in here and I've put in two studs. This thing normally bolts in, but there is no room to get the bolts in it. The only way to do it is to put the bolts in the motor, slide them over, and then you got to line everything up. So I've come in and made two studs, and they've been Loctited in. So hopefully this will help align everything and allow me to work. But the first thing you got to do is you got to install the wires. I tell you, again, engineers, this could have easily been done different. One wire, two wires, three wires, okay. So get 3 wires there. It's always fun. One wire through that one, another wire through there, and a third wire in there. Alright, so now what you got to do, let's shut the door a little bit, get back here, start pulling your wires. 1, 2, number 3, and just kind of feed them in. 1, 2, this and 1. Ah, there it is. All right. Guess it could have been worse. They could have done this and not left you any wire. But making the best of it. Alright. Just a tad bit closer to it. Now I can get out the back here. I'm back on my knees. Tighten up the conduit. And put our cover back on. now, got that part done. All right, so what I got here, and you can't really see it, is there is a floating motor mount in here. And it works off of 2 pins inside the housing here. And so right now, this thing will drop all the way down and to the bottom, and it's a pain. So I got it sitting resting on a 2x4, kind of propped up. And we're going to take and slide this motor in and slide it over to the studs that I've installed on the back side, and hopefully everything will work just right. But chances are it won't. Alright, so I got this little cart here, and I could have built this cart up to where it will slide right in, but I just didn't see where I needed to do that. So I'm going to pick the front of the motor up and set it in there. And this motor probably weighs 125, 130 pounds maybe. I don't know, it's heavy. I don't want to pick it up too much. So let's see what we can do. Alright, now we should be hitting the studs on the other side, and let's go over there and pick it up and set it on the studs. Alright, looks pretty good. We want to set them gently. The reason we want to do them gently is we don't want to mess up our threads. There we go. Alright, now you can see how much room we got in there to get it there and work. So that's why this thing is so aggravating. Alright, I'm going to turn the cameras off and see if I can get in there and get to those nuts. Alright, we got one of them on, guys. Let's see if we can't get the other one. This one's going to be the trickiest one. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get in there to it. And what I've got is I got a set of tweezers, or what I call tweezers. They're actually needle-nose pliers with a bend in them. And we're going to try to reach in there. Well, now my flashlight ain't working. We're going to try to reach in there and drop it on it. So we probably got to go in upside down. Well, one down. I hate to say it, but when you drop them, most of the time, you go to Never Never Land. You got to dig them out of Never Never Land. So we got an extra one here. Well, there went two of them in Never Never Land. The way I made these studs is I had made these studs and cut some all thread and put them on the lathe and kind of did it like they do NASCAR tires. I turned down a section on the beginning of the stud that will allow it to sit there instead of having to start right away. Yeah, we got it. How about that? Now it's just a matter of turning it 1/64 of a turn at a time until it gets tight. Once you get it to where it gets some resistance on it, it feels like it's doing pretty good. Okay. Alright, got that one. Alright, so there they are. Stud there, you get in there and see it, and stud there, and all tightened up. You can see on that one, you can see what I meant by I took and give it some relief on the top where it would slide in. Now what we got to do is get these two back. I hope that I didn't get them out of alignment. Alright, so what we got here is we got a square, and we're going to come off of our top pulley. Alright, so we're going to line our pulley up, and the way I'm going to do that is I got a little framing square. We're going to hold it up square against the top pulley, cross it, and then come onto the bottom pulley, and then we'll just tap until there's no gap. Okay, that looks good right there. Damn, that hurt. Alright, so lock it in here. Got one more to put in. This thing originally had a fan, but apparently it was broke way before I got it. I did take the coupling off and turn down the old fan blades, the remnants of the old fan blade off where I wouldn't cut my hand. Well, they want an Allen wrench in the Neverland. Anyway, it's on. That's about all we're going to be able to do today.